Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, this is Jesse with the Common Nerd, bringing you pop culture and all things 33 Common Sense Lens. And I'll tell you what, it is officially the end of an era, ladies and gentlemen. Hulu is officially dead, or at least it will be come 2026. And I probably, like many of you out there, remember this service from being something that was where you could get a lot of your broadcast television shows out there for free to watch on your browser, and even at one point for your app on your television series. But of course, this was one of the channels, this was a platform that I used to catch up on a lot of my CW shows, because I literally haven't had broadcast television since 2012. I've streamed nothing. I've done nothing but streaming since that entire time. And so I used to do all that kind of stuff. And then of course Hulu got rid of their free option for all of the platforms out there, and CW ended up creating their own app. But anyway, boys and girls, we knew this was coming, right? With the full acquisition of Disney acquiring Hulu back in December of last year, for all of that getting finalized, for like the billions of dollars that cost them. Well, now it has officially been announced at Disney's earnings call this morning that Hulu will no longer be a standalone app. It will be integrated fully into Disney Plus, and you will have no choice but to utilize the Disney Plus app in order to access all of your favorite Hulu shows and whatever else they have in their library as of current. Because, ladies and gentlemen, that's just the way it goes. And if anybody didn't know this was coming, well, you probably haven't been paying attention to this channel, so you should definitely subscribe, because we have been talking about this for quite a while, and it was pretty much obvious that this is exactly what was coming, and it was only a matter of time. But once again, this is definitely the end of an era, so rest in peace, Hulu. We loved you while we had you, and guess what? Now you're going to get gobbled up by Disney, who apparently only knows how to eat up other properties that have been very successful and then ended up running them into the ground. So we're going to take this article from thatparkplace.com, getting all the juicy details and see exactly what is going on and what all the details are that were released, as well as Disney's broader scope and all of the history behind this as well. But before we do, if you do enjoy our content, hit that like button, share with all your friends, and subscribe or follow if you have not already, boys and girls, because we are grinding, we are growing. We just crossed 2,100. I think we're sitting at like 2025, and I could now, 2024, and I could not do that without every single one of you. Also, visit a comment in the section down below. Let me know what you think about all of this. Are you sad to see the Hulu standalone app completely and totally leave? Are you like a lot of people out there, when you heard about the merger between Disney and Hulu, you were very upset because you didn't want to have to deal with Disney or give them any of your money? How do you think this is all going to pan out in the future? And are you going to continue on with your Hulu subscription now that you're going to be merged into the Disney Plus app? Or are you going to cancel it all around? Let us know what you think about all that in the comment section down below. In order to support the channel, please check out the links in the description as well. All right, from thatparkplace.com and our dear sweet Marvin Montanero. Disney ending standalone Hulu app in major streaming overhaul. Full integration into Disney Plus set for 2026. So yes, boys and girls, if you've got your Hulu app now, enjoy it while you can, because come next year, it is going the way of the dodo. Although they are trying to bring the dodo back, so who knows what will happen. The Walt Disney Company has announced the full integration of Hulu into its flagship Disney Plus platform, effectively phasing out the standalone Hulu app. The unified app, combining content from both services, is slated to launch in 2026, marking a new era for Disney's entertainment offerings. And honestly, it's somebody, if you already had the Disney Plus app, you've already seen the Hulu icon inside of the app, you've had access to the entire Hulu library inside of your Disney Plus app for a very long time, so this isn't probably too surprising to actual Disney Plus subscribers. Some of the Hulu people that might not have been paying attention, this might be a little bit of a shock to your system. Disney CEO Bob Iger and CFO Hugh Johnston revealed that plans during the company's fiscal third quarter earnings call on August 6, 2025, today at the time of this recording. Today, we are announcing a major step forward in strengthening our streaming offering by fully integrating Hulu into Disney Plus. This will create an impressive package of entertainment, pairing the highest caliber brands and franchises, great general entertainment, family programming, news, and industry-leading live sports content in a single app. So yes, boys and girls, if you loved watching your favorite local team on the Hulu app, well, now it's going to be on the Disney app. And like I said, I know a lot of people weren't happy about that when it happened last year. The integration comes on the heels of Disney's complete acquisition of Hulu, which closed July 24th, 2025, giving the company 100% ownership of the service previously shared with Comcast. And it's kind of wild to think about this, that it was just that, like, less than a week ago, or a little over a week ago, that this actually happened, like 10 days, because it's one of the things that, like, that didn't really make much of the news round out there, because initially this was supposed to be completed in December of last year. But apparently it took Disney a little bit longer to come up with the money because, well, they're broke, but it didn't matter. Contracts are contracts. They had to go through with this. And if they want their Disney Plus streaming service to get any kind of numbers whatsoever, they need the IPs that Hulu has. So here we are all over again. This full control allows Disney to consolidate its streaming assets, building in earlier efforts like the beta launch of Hulu content with Disney Plus in March 2024 for bundle subscribers. Hulu launched in 2008 as a joint venture between media giants including Disney, Fox, NBC Universal, and Time Warner. Has long served as a hub for general entertainment, including next-day TV episodes. Like I said, I used it for the Arrowverse with the CW, originals like The Handmaid's Tale, and live TV options. Disney first gained a controlling stake in 2019 after acquiring 21st Century Fox. Yes. One of the other major issues and problems that we've had with all of Disney out there. It's a miracle we got Deadpool and Wolverine. And progressively increased its ownership, culminating in the recent buyout of Comcast's remaining 33% stake. Bob Iger has wanted this for a very long time, and the reason because of that is because Disney's numbers suck. Their streaming services numbers suck. Their shows suck, and they rarely ever chart in the Nielsen ratings. Literally, the only thing on Disney Plus that charts consistently on the Nielsen ratings is Bluey. And that's an Australian-produced show, boys and girls. The push toward integration began in late 2023 when Disney started incorporating Hulu content into Disney Plus for bundle users, aiming to reduce subscriber churn and boost engagement. By March 2024, Hulu on Disney Plus feature went live, allowing users to access Hulu's library directly within the Disney Plus app, though both services remained available separately. Industry analysis speculated this was a precursor to a full merger. You don't have to be an industry analyst or an analyst in some cases to understand that that's exactly what this was coming. This is what Disney does under the Bob Iger regime. They buy things and incorporate them fully into. They're literally the Borg. They're literally the Borg, boys and girls. They take what you have, they acquire your technology, and they implement it into their collective and give you a stale, bland version of it afterwards, or in some cases, a woke version of it. Now with the 2026 unified app, Disney is set to eliminate the need for separate apps, promising a truly differentiated streaming offering. With enhanced personalization, a more intuitive homepage, and seamless access to vast content library. I mean, honestly, is there any of the apps out there that are really actually good at that? I mean, even Netflix has some issues on occasion. So we're really expecting anything this to be more than fanfare is trying to convince their investors that things are going hunky-dory over there at the House of Mouse? Yeah. Iger and Johnson emphasized the benefits, saying by creating a truly differentiated streaming offering, we're providing subscribers tremendous choice, convenience, quality, and enhanced personalization. We also might eventually make it back into the ratings. This will enhance our ability to continue to grow profitability and margins in our entertainment streaming business through expected higher engagement, lower churn, and advertising revenue potential, as well as operational efficiencies that over time may result in savings that we can reinvest back into the business. We're broke, and it's cheaper to consolidate all of this into one spot, is essentially what he's saying. During the earnings call Q&A, Iger further highlighted the improved consumer experience and potential for price elasticity in the future, which means they're going to be able to make it cheaper when their subscribers are suffering or the quarterly earnings aren't looking so good and they need to boost that stuff up a little bit. Beyond the U.S., Hulu is poised to become Disney's global general entertainment brand. Starting in the fall of 25, Hulu has replaced the Star tile on Disney Plus in the international markets, where Star has served as the hub for mature content from Disney's portfolio, including shows from FX, ABC, and Searchlight Pictures. And so literally your Disney Plus app is now going to have adult Disney and regular Disney. So yay for the family-friendly brand, right? This rebranding aims to unify Disney's global streaming identity, leveraging Hulu's established reputation for adult-oriented programming. Work is already underway to continue enhancing our technology, and over the coming months, we will be implementing numerous improvements with the Disney Plus app, including exciting new features and more personalized homepage, Iger and Johnston added. The Hulu integration is part of a larger overhaul Disney streaming businesses. On the same day, Disney announced it will cease reporting subscriber numbers and average revenue per user for Disney Plus, Hulu, and Disney Plus starting in the first quarter of fiscal 2026. I wonder why they're gonna stop you doing that. Maybe because those individual user numbers don't look so good, and guess what? The investors don't care about them anymore, and every time you lose subscribers, it just gives people like me and a lot better, more qualified people in the commentary section of the universe and the internet out there much great ammo to make another video about you and laugh at you and ridicule you over and over and over again. It also gets you headlines and Variety and Deadline going, hey, guess what? Disney subscribers fell off again. So yeah, that's really why they're doing this. Let's be completely and totally honest. This follows similar movers by competitors like Netflix, shifting focus to overall financial health rather than subscriber growth metrics. Because yeah, your subscriber growth doesn't matter when you were literally had a deal in India where it was costing the people in India essentially 57 cents American money to get the Disney app. When you're spending $400 million on television shows of literally like something that's like 8 episodes, yeah, the math doesn't work out, boys and girls. It does not work out at all. This comes at a time when Disney Plus subscribers are pretty much stagnant from the same time last year in the US. I wonder why, because it's not like they're exactly producing any content that's driving people to their app in any way, shape, or form. Additionally, Disney confirmed the launch of its standalone ESPN and streaming service on August 24th, priced at $30 per month. This sport-focused offering will complete the unified Disney Plus app, providing live events, analysis, and exclusive content without requiring a cable subscription. And although I'm not going to make a video on this, if you're a WWE fan, guess what? All of your former pay-per-view events, which are now live paid events, or whatever they're called now, will only be available on the Disney's ESPN app, boys and girls. Yay! Why? Because the only thing the Bob Iger Corporation knows how to do is buy things and use them for their own profit until they eventually drive them into the ground. Fortunately enough for all of the wrestling fans, it's strictly the broadcasting rights. They won't have any actual influence, hopefully, on what goes on. As Disney continues to navigate the competitive streaming landscape dominated by Netflix, the integration positions the company to offer a more comprehensive all-in-one entertainment platform. By 26, subscribers can expect a blend of family-friendly Disney characters, Marvel, Star Wars offerings, Pixar animations, National Geographic documentaries, and Hulu's edgier fare, all under one roof. Yeah, how's that family-friendly thing working out for you? This is all part of Disney's strategy to prioritize profitability over rapid expansion. I wonder why. Because they're broke and they've lost billions of dollars on almost everything they've acquired over the last 2 decades since Bob Iger became CEO and just started buying crap with the company credit card. I mean, Star Wars, they've arguably and very easily arguably lost $30 billion since the acquisition. Star Wars has not once been overall profitable for Disney. Don't believe me? Do the math yourself, boys and girls, with the real documented numbers from the official tax filings, the UK government documents of what the actual budgets for those Star Wars movies cost. Star Wars has never been profitable for Disney. Marvel is now been pushed into that exact same frame. Disney is broke, and this Hulu merger is nothing more than trying to consolidate their power and make it look better in their headlines when the numbers come out next year. That's all this is. As the fall of 2025 international rollout begins, users worldwide will start seeing Hulu's influence on Disney Plus, paving the way for the full unification next year. So yes, boys and girls, it is the end of an era. Hulu is dead. The House of Mouse has done what it does best under the Bob Iger Corporation and regime. It acquires things, it buys them, and it irritates all of the fans out there of the original source material or the IP that was out there. Hulu is one of those examples. It was one of the gritty places out there. You could find a lot of the broadcast television you'd normally get on ABC, NBC, Fox, and then whatever version of your local UHF channels you were getting out there. It was one of those places where you went to go and watch a episode the next day that it came out. That's what I used for the Arrowverse for a very long time until the CW came up with their own standalone app when Hulu decided to go not free at all in any way, shape, or form and even charge you for ads as well. That was really just the beginning of the end of the platform out there. And as it continued to go out there and more of these companies decided to follow their way for it and just essentially sell their portion of owning it to somebody else, or those companies got acquired by Disney, like they always do under the Bob Iger Corporation, this was only a matter of time before something like this happened. Disney's streaming numbers have been in the toilet for a very long time. Pretty much every single product that they have produced has done nothing but lose them money on the Disney Plus streaming services. This is the only way to get those numbers and that profitability to actually look good in the quarterly earnings report. This isn't some kind of consolidation to make it easier for the consumer. All this is Disney trying to save them money and to try to promote their own stuff and save their butts in the headlines. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter because Disney is in a very bad spot, and we all know that. Unless something changes creatively, and for a lot of the people making the executive decisions out there, the House of Mouse is not going to turn around at any time soon. This is a last desperate attempt to try to keep their ratings relevant in a time where Disney has essentially killed almost every single brand they have from making money in any way, shape, or form. At the end of the day, rest in peace, Hulu. We will all miss you. And for all of you upset, I'm sorry to tell you, Disney Plus is now your home for all of your favorite Hulu television shows.